Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another monthly horoscope. Today's message is going to be for my Pisces. If your sun, moon, or rising is ruled in Pisces, this message is divinely for you. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a beautiful beginning of your new year. We are going to be giving a guided general message for Pisces. So let's see, what is the energy surrounding Pisces? Remember guys, this is a general reading. This may or may not apply to you, but if it doesn't apply to you, it was just meant for somebody else, and that's okay. So just grab what resonates and let's keep moving. Let's keep moving forward. All right, so Pisces, what is happening around Pisces? The first card that comes through for Pisces is Eight of Swords, the illusion of feeling trapped. Next card that comes up for Pisces is Ego, a false sense of entrapment. Already two cards saying that you feel trapped. Okay, Pisces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Waters, falling in love, the necessary changes, reassurance of relationships, spiritual growth, and spiritual growth and spiritual intuition. Sorry if the camera's not focusing. Really annoying. Sorry. Sorry, the camera wasn't focusing. Now it is. All right, awesome. The next card that comes through. The next card that comes through for Pisces, we have the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation. Okay. The next card, Three of Cups for Pisces. Aw, I love this reading for you guys. And then we have Ten of Fire, which is Ten of Wands. Working too much, doing too many things at once. So what is the quick guided message for Pisces that is coming through for you guys? Okay. So Pisces, what I will say, Pisces, is that there is a lot of pressure surrounding you in regards to what you need to do, where you have to go, buying that new house, buying that new car. There is a lot of pressure. However, it is all an illusion. Don't be scared to take action and do what is necessary for your growth. Also, we have the Ego card, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things. So Pisces, your success does not amount to what you have. Your success amounts to what you have learned and how you have grown spiritually. Granted, somebody's always going to have a better car than us, a better house than us, just better everything than us. But you know something, what they cannot take away from you is your happiness and your inner love and your inner self-worth, okay? Nowadays, with social media being what it is, we can definitely pay attention too much on glitz and glam and materialistic things. And we find ourselves subconsciously trying to keep up with other people. But little do we know, they're miserable as hell. They hate their emotional life, okay? So again, Pisces, I don't want you to amount your success and who you are by what you don't have or what you're lacking of. This could be, I don't have that car, I don't have that apartment, I don't have that relationship, I'm not married, I don't have this, I don't have that. And you guys could be slipping into a sadness because you feel that you're at an age or you're at a certain point in your life where you're not amounting to anything or you don't have what's necessary. And all of that is not true, because the route that you're in, the road that you're on, it's yours and yours alone. Nobody's road is similar. Like, everybody's going through their own thing, their own different paths, twists and turns. It is okay if you do not have that glamorous Mercedes or that big house, or it's fine, because all of that is part of your growth, okay? I just feel like Pisces right now feel very stagnant and they're trying so hard to pull themselves out of it. But it is okay. If it's not materialistic, it's definitely emotional. If you have everything materialistically, like you have that car, you have that house, you have that bomb career, you're over here like, oh my God, I don't have anyone to go home to. I don't have love. I don't have kids. I don't have family. And I feel like I should have that at this age, or I should have that right now, and it's not here for me. Why is it not here for me? And Pisces, it's because it's not time yet. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, but it's not time yet. So maybe you need to turn your perspective around and think about what you do have. What are you grateful for? What do you love? What is making you happy? What are you proud of? I want you to pay attention to those things, because I feel that you have a lot to be proud of, but you're probably not seeing that because maybe your love life is in shambles. Maybe you've been trying to buy this car, but every time you do, a bill comes up. Life happens and those occurrences do come along. But I will say, Pisces, is that you've come a long way. And Pisces, I also feel that you distancing yourself and you being the hermit mode has disappointed people and has made people like feel like they can't count on you because you've been to yourself, you've been nurturing and honoring yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. I do feel like Pisces always feels like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Pisces always feel like they have to explain themselves. I noticed that about Pisces, and that's what's here in the reading. Like, you feel like you have to explain yourself on why you're taking time off, why you're distancing yourself, why you don't want to go out anymore, or why you want to stay in and work, why you want to paint. Like, you keep explaining yourself when you really don't necessarily have to. You don't really owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone an explanation as to why you are choosing to do things your way that's going to heal you and nurture you and take care of you. So Pisces, I would say the overall message, because I know I'm like over explaining myself, and I love to do that for my readings because I like to go deep in my general readings. Stop beating yourself up about what you don't have, and embrace and be happy for what you do have, because being thankful for all of your blessings and for everything is what's going to help you appreciate everything so much more. And the moment you start appreciating what you have, you're going to start really just flourishing. So try not to beat yourself up, Pisces. All of the decisions that you've made were necessary, and you've learned a lot from it. You've grown a lot from it. Now, another thing that I want to say, Pisces, is that when it comes to these relationships, some Pisces are in situations where you're trying to make a very bad relationship or a very hard relationship work, because again, you don't want that to be another failure. You don't want that to be another disappointment. You don't want that to be another, oh my God, another X in my book. Like, you're trying to make something bad work, when you really should let it go, Pisces. You really should just be like, all right, you know what, kick rocks, deuces. But you not wanting to fail and you feeling like you are failing is what's making you stay in a situation that's bad. Whether that could be your lover, that could be in a toxic home environment. It's like you feel as if you can't when you can. So all of it is an illusion, okay, Pisces? So try to believe in yourself more, because I believe in you. And the fact that you're watching this video, it means that you believe that things are going to be okay, and you're looking for some form of hope. You're looking for, oh my God, am I going to be okay? And I'm telling you, yes, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be a-okay, because that's what's necessary and that is what's needed for you. 3 of Cups, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation. There's a promotion coming up for Pisces. There's a lot of good that's happening for Pisces around January all through March. So again, stop beating yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Don't do that, okay? You are okay. Now, I do feel like you guys have been overworked and overwhelmed. There's too many things that are happening at once. So you guys are being called to come back to yourself and slow down, okay? Interesting. It's crazy because everybody's energy is different. I was reading for Scorpio, and they're being called to let go and not let anger consume them or pessimism consume them. Meanwhile, for Pisces, it's more so like believe in yourself, and what you have doesn't equivalent to how far you have come emotionally and spiritually. Material things and what's tangible, all of that is going to be here when we're gone. We don't take nothing with us. All that goes with us is our soul. Everything stays here. Our body, the money, the cars, everything stays behind. Once we transcend and we go to the next phase, when we go to heaven, wherever we go to, when this world is, when we leave this world, we don't take anything with us. So don't let what you have determine how successful you are, because you're probably more successful than the next person. Just because they have all the glitz and glam and the flashy things, that doesn't mean that they're happy. So Pisces, understand that all of it is an illusion, and you know very well about illusions and dreams and astral projecting. You know that all too well. So just always try to see surpass what people are showing you, so you can be like, you know what, you're just like me, you're going through it just like me, you're fucked up just like me, you're hurt just like me, and we're all figuring this out. We're all walking in this life together. And when you realize that, you're going to be like, wow, here I was thinking that you were better than me, or she got that promotion because she was better than me, when it just has to do with, it's not your time yet. and it wasn't meant for you. But you know what? Something better is coming, because I do see a celebration here for Pisces. Something huge is coming for Pisces, and you guys have been working really hard on something that you're trying to release, something that you're trying to do, and it's going to be beautiful. Now, when it comes to love, Pisces, a lot of you guys are being called to confront a situation. I keep seeing that you guys are trying to choose a lover, trying to choose if you want marriage, if you want to stay, if you want to go, making decisions that are necessary, that you're being called on to make. Okay. What else is happening around Pisces with matters of the heart? We have control, confront, control, confront, control. These are for my Pisces that are like in relationships, because I haven't picked up on Pisces that are single. These are Pisces that are in relationships. Okay. Rest and reconsider. And then we have challenging times. So Pisces, what I will say is Pisces don't do well with people telling them what to do. Now, not to say that you guys are defiant, but you guys like to move when it feels right. And there is something about this proposition, this proposal, this opportunity in your love life that's coming up. You don't feel like it's right. You don't feel like it's for you. You don't feel like it's time yet. And you're right. It's not time. So if your boyfriend proposed to you, you're kind of thinking to yourself, I want to say yes, but are we ready for that? Your boyfriend wants you to move in with him. I want to say yes, but are we ready for that? Because people could be rushing you to make themselves feel better. Does that make sense? Like, people tend to do the most when they know they did you wrong or they did something wrong. Like, let's say you've been arguing with your man 4 months and he has been just crazy by you, and all of a sudden, rather than acknowledging that he's been crazy by you, he wants to propose, he wants you to move in, he wants to do all of this stuff, but the foundation is still rocky. And Pisces, I feel like you see it, and I feel like you want to say yes to this opportunity, you want to say yes to being with this person, but they could be in a bind. They could be in something that you're just not ready for. It can even go as deep as somebody wants to be with you, but they're married or they're in a relationship. I'm just going to say it like it is. And you're just over here like, are you saying all of this because you really mean it, or you're just trying to fix it to make yourself feel better so you don't have to feel what I've been feeling? So, you know, I said this was for Pisces in relationships, but this could be for Pisces that are single too. A lot of you guys are being presented with like this opportunity to level up, and I'm going to do it like this, level up, and you're over here like, but are we leveling up? Is this necessary? So Pisces is kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm going to self-destruct because this is everything that I want, but for whatever reason, I don't feel right about it. And Pisces, you are right. You're right. It's not right because it's not time. So what I will say is, if you are being rushed to doing something that you're not ready for, try to take control of the situation. Rest and reconsider. Okay? Now, of course, you guys don't like to say no, but y'all also don't like to be controlled. So you saying I'm not ready yet is going to bring a lot of challenging times. I am seeing that for 6 months for a lot of Pisces, where you guys are going to be saying no more, and it's going to be very hard for the people to understand, because normally, Pisces, you say yes. Normally you're a team player, but right now you're protecting your peace and you're putting your boundaries up because it's necessary. Okay, Pisces? So that's interesting that that comes up with matters of the heart, because I'm using the heart oracle, the psychic tarot of the heart. So now we're going to see love a little bit deeper with my romantic angels deck. What are some messages coming through for love? For love, we have the children card. Okay, I felt a lot of Pisces could be trying to have children or have children this year, so just be very aware of that. If you are trying to get pregnant, this is going to be the year, and if you're not trying to get pregnant, be careful. Then we have make the effort. So it's like this person wants so much from you, but y'all still have a lot to learn from each other. You need to know if it's really the right move to make. It's kind of like you have the opportunity to move on your own or move in with your man, but you don't want to tell him that you want to move in on your own and you don't want to live with him. So that might bring a little conflict. So it's just talking about how Pisces is like, I love you, but I'm not ready for that right now. Free yourself. You're not binded to anyone. Free yourself. Free yourself because it's necessary. And then we have forgiving and learning. So yeah, right now it's just not ready to be making these big moves. And if you do make this big move, you're going to regret it, and you're going to realize that you're only doing it to make them happy. And you're also going to realize that it was never really your call. It was never really what you wanted, because you knew deep in your soul that it wasn't time. You know, it's not to say that it's never going to happen. I do feel like marriage and babies is meant for anyone who seeks it. But it's okay to take your time, Pisces. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to say not yet. And if they get mad, that's not your problem. Because you have to move in the speed that works for you, not them. You have to do what is necessary for you. I feel like you've been compromising enough. And now it's just time to be like, listen, I love you, but I want to live in my own apartment, and you can live in your own apartment. And we can do this for a little bit until I'm ready to move in with you, because I've never experienced doing this on my own or that on my own. And I owe that to myself. And I just feel like Pisces is just kind of like, I got to do this for me. I got to make sure I'm good. You're good. So if you love me, you'll let me do that. You'll let me do what's necessary for me. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I'm seeing. And another thing, Pisces, if you are not the Pisces that feel victimized of being pressured to do things, be very mindful, Pisces, if you are pushing on an idea to somebody that's also not ready for it. What if, hear me out, what if you could be the person that is wanting so much, but that person is not ready and they're not giving you what's necessary? So now you're feeling some type of way and it's more conflict. Okay? Just like how there's times where you're not ready to do things, there's times when they're not ready to do things. And Pisces, your love and your nurturing is not going to make them do it. Okay? They have to want to do it. Because if they do it based on you crying or you being upset about it, they will turn around and be resentful towards you. So let things be. If you are a Pisces that wants something to work, but they have shown you time and time again that they don't want that. And it's not you, it's them. It was never you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because of course I've invested so much time. I love this person, they love me. What the fuck is the problem? The problem is they're not ready. They're not equally yoked to you right now. They're not aligning with you right now. They're not. So decisions has to be made on how you guys are going to move forward. I feel that in all aspects and all parties, baby steps. It takes time. Baby steps. Baby steps. For every single thing that you guys are stressing out about, baby steps. One step at a time. Okay? There is no rush at all. It's just like that Jordan Sparks song, One Step at a Time. That's what I just heard intuitively. That's where I got it from. But guys, this reading was beautiful, and you guys are beautiful. Pisces, this is going to be a good year for you, but emotionally, I do feel like you're going to be standing up for yourself. And emotionally, if you have been standing up for yourself, you're definitely going to be letting go a lot this year, because we're realizing that people are going to do what they want. And the more we try to control it, the more it's going to end up hurting us in the end. It's just going to become this toxic thing. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful beginning of your year. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Whatever you do, I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think in regards to this reading. And I will talk to you guys next month. Mwah. Bye, guys.